Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. It is time to react, good or bad, to the PFF grades for the Vikings win over the Browns in London. Again, it's always fun to see what we saw during the game lines up with how PFF grades it. Again, we don't know their formula. They don't give that away. It's like the secret to Coke. We'll never know, but we're going to talk about it anyway because it's kind of fun. So let's jump into it. We always like to start with the low, so we're ending on a positive note. Let's start with offense this week, and let's start with the bottom 5 offensive players. Minimum 10 snaps. Minimum 10 snaps. Well, Adam Thielen came in at 5 because he had 14 snaps, which was like a record for him this year, and he had a 53.5 PFF grade for whatever the heck he did in that time. Never seen him out there once, so not a great score. But again, I don't know what's going on there. He's not being used, not being targeted, not really part of this passing game at all. So why we went out and got him, I don't know. It's fun that he's here. It's fun that he's back. But yeah, Josh Oliver comes in 4th bottom with a 46.8. He had a touchdown from C.J. Ham. Apparently, maybe they're not liking the way he's blocking. Because of 46.8. Not great for Josh Oliver. Xavier Scott, he had the fumble. He comes in 3 with a 41.4. He had a good game against the Steelers and not so good against the Browns with a 41.4. That seems fair. This one I don't understand at all, and I'm actually a little bit dumbfounded by it. They gave Blake Brandel, who came in playing his first game ever at center, 41. They gave him the second lowest grade with a 41. I don't know. Seemed like the snaps were all good. He held his own. I don't remember him being called for any penalties. I don't remember a lot of pressure right up the middle. I thought Blake Brandel did a fantastic job. He's one of our big winners from the week, and the guy everybody's kind of pegging now to be our center moving forward, which he probably should be, assuming Ryan Kelly doesn't come back. But Blake Brandel, I can't believe this score. This is absolutely blows my mind that they gave him a 41.0. I don't know what they're watching. I don't know what they're grading. I thought Blake Brandel was fantastic. Another guy they gave a low grade to was their left guard, Joe Huber. Not surprised just because he had the 2 penalties, but I thought Joe Huber played great. I gave him my rookie of the week. Again, making his first start at left guard against a very good Browns defense. A 40.8 is his grade. I'm not surprised he didn't grade out well according to their system. I thought he did fine. Again, this line held up against this Browns front 7 very, very well. Carson Wentz had ample time in the pocket. So the fact that the left guard and the center are the bottom lowest graded offensive players, I find a little bit shocking. And PFF, I don't agree with you on those two one bit. Let's move over to defense here quick. Bottom 5 defense. Harrison Smith came in 5 with a 59.6. And I know he had that really nice tackle on Dylan Gabriel in the open field. So must have been everything else they must not like very much. So I don't know. That seems low to me. Theo Jackson came in 4th bottom with a 59.1. I don't really remember him doing anything positively or negatively. There's a couple times that they got to the outside on those runs. Maybe it was him not filling in there. Dylan Gabriel did have a better game passing than I thought he was. That was also a little bit frustrating. Jonathan Allen came with the 3rd lowest defensive grade with a 55.5. Again, a guy who's just not doing a whole heck of a lot. He did have a few tackles, but for a big free agent signing, he's kind of trending toward being a little bit of a bust here. So 55.5. Byron Murphy, the 49.1. I don't get that either. I know he had a really nice big physical hit. I thought the coverage has been good. I thought he's been good all year. So 49.1, a little bit surprising to me from that PFF grade on him. Like I'm almost as dumbfounded by that as it was by Blake Brandel. Eric Wilson, they gave a 34.8 to. So this is the first time I think Ivan Pace has not been on this list as the bottom 5 PFF grades. Eric Wilson with 34.8. All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they ran all over us. So the inside linebackers didn't really do their job very well. So fine, if you want to put the blame on somebody, put on Eric Wilson. He'll be fine. He's been great this year. So before we head over to offense, this video is brought to you by Kelsi. Definitely hit Kelsi up. They are the sponsor of this vid. Kelsi gives you $10 free when you sign up. Use the promo code ONEBAR and trade 100. This is legal in all 50 states. You got all kinds of things you can wager on here. You got Taylor Swift, which I've done a few times because I am a Swiftie. You got obviously sports, and let's just see. Let's look at the game tonight. Jacksonville, Kansas City 63. Jacksonville 37%. So you put $10 on the no, you get 26. On the yes, it's 15. So it's got an interesting matchup tonight. And again, this isn't some computer spitting out these odds. These are prices set by supply and demand. There's no limits. Winners do not get cut off. Live trading, you're not blocked mid-game. Flexibility, you can cash out early at any time, and the pricing is absolutely transparent. You can watch your odds move over time as things change during the game. Again, like I said, it's beyond the NFL. You got pop culture, politics, economy, climate. You can do the climate. What's the highest temperature going to be in Chicago today? Fantastic. So, Kelsi, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Again, promo code Onebar, $10 free when you sign up using that promo code and trade 100. So, let's get back to the PFF scores here. Oh, I lost my background. There it is. Okay, that was weird. We'll get this eventually here, fellas. There we go. Hey, I'm back. All right, that was weird. All right, let's get back to the offense, and let's go. Oh, top defense. We'll start top defense. Dallas Turner with a 71.0. Dallas Turner is playing well. The numbers may not be there. He is getting a lot of pressures. He is looking very good. I just wish he had a few more sacks, but 71.0. I felt like Dallas Turner had a nice game. I thought he had a good game last week as well. Levi Drake Rodriguez, he was one of our, I think, studs of the week nominees. He had a 71.1. He was in the backfield a lot, creating pressure on his own. LDRs is having himself a year. Josh Patel's 74.3. He had a nice game, come up making some sticks. Jonathan Grenard, again, the sack numbers maybe aren't quite there yet, but 75.8 was his grade. Another guy who's creating pressure and getting all kinds of ruckus made. And Javon Hargrave was your highest rated defensive player with an 87.6. So nice to see someone we spent a lot of money on producing and grading out high according to PFF. 87.6. That's one of the highest grades they've given out all year. And Hargrave, I think, had like 5 or 7 tackles or something. So he had a good game. So I'm fine with that. Nothing really there shocks me or upsets me. Just that the bottom 5 does. Let's go top 5 on offense. Wide receiver Jalen Naylor, 65.2. He did his job. He's wide receiver 3. He's looking fast. He's looking quick. He's looking a little bit more powerful as well. So I thought the grade was a little bit low. Carson Wentz came in with his 4th highest grade, was a 67.1. I thought he had a little rough 3 quarters there. He's throwing the ball high, holding on to it a couple of times too long. But a beautiful and magical 4th quarter and a great final drive. So Carson Wentz, 67.1. It seems about fair to me. Jordan Addison, 70.5. He was benched the 1st quarter, so that probably factored in negatively, but came up big late. Had on that last drive, he had the catch where he took the big hit, didn't fumble it, hung on to that, and obviously had the touchdown catch as well. Jordan Addison, I thought, had a really nice game. 70.5 for him. Christian Darrisaw, they gave a 74.5. He held his own there on the left side. I know he was on a pitch count too, so he had to take a few series off. But Christian Darrisaw didn't have a great game last week. Bounced back very nicely against the Browns. And then the number 1 rated player, no surprise here, wide receiver Justin Jefferson with an 82.9. Went over 100 yards again. The dude's just a beast. He's just the best damn receiver in all of football, and I'm so glad to have him on this team. Justin Jefferson is your highest rated offensive player from PFF. So those ones are fine. Again, this week I'm just kind of upset, or I just don't agree with the bottom ones at all. I don't know what they're watching or what they're seeing, but again, I don't know how they're grading either. So those are your reactions to the Vikings PFF scores from the Week 5 win over the Browns. Vikings are on bye next week, so we'll do this in a couple weeks. But till then, hit up Kelsi, promo code Onebar, $10 when you deposit 100, and keep your skull in your hole.